Peace and love, baby, and welcome to today's daily energy check-in. But before we delve in, I want to welcome all of you who are new to the Crystaline family. I am Mrs. Duuble Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's, and the leave us alones. And if you're an OG, welcome back. Head over to the website crystalimemars.com and take advantage of our 20% off sales that we have going on for our personal services, as well as check out the description down below for you to get the chance to win any beautiful merchandise, valuable merchandise, glorious merchandise from our website. We will be holding our first raffle on February 1st on the Crystaline Mars Show Nightly Live. So meet us there, send y'all love offerings in. I can't wait to see who wins what, and thank y'all for sharing this space. So let's go ahead and get into the daily energy. I'll be covering the energy for January the 24th. We have this double Taurus, this double Libra energy here for us today because 24 adds up to 6. And in numerology, 6 represents the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, which is the planet of justice, balance, money, beauty. And so with that, the Friday, this falls on a Friday. Friday also represents Venus energy here. So this is going to be the focal point when it comes to your day for the collective. But the daily energy adds up to 9. And so this 9 is definitely feeling like regeneration. 9 in numerology represents birth and rebirth and transformation. So there are going to be some shifts energetically, as well as some of you may actually be able to see it physically when it comes to the winds of change that this number 9 is going to bring us. The moon is in Sagittarius, which is also ushering in optimism. It's ushering in expansion. It's ushering in positive energy and mental freedom nonetheless. So to those of you who have been feeling, really overwhelmed and stressed by the darkness, this Scorpio year, we've been in year 9 since we've been in 2025, and it's been pretty intense for a lot of us when it comes to just facing our shadows as well as other people's shadows. And then the moon just made its way out of Scorpio, so the past 2 days may have been just very bitch you tried it, right? For lack of better words. But I do see it's gonna be like a pretty smooth sailing day for the most part, so that's good to tap into, right? But on this day, definitely with the moon being in Sagittarius and this Venus energy here, I would recommend that you ask yourself and meditate on this question: what do you need to free yourself from? What do you need to free yourself from? This will be definitely something beautiful to explore and be honest with yourself on this day. Rather, it's you need to release yourself from trying to meet the expectations that others have for you. If it's even you releasing expectations from others, if it's you releasing any grudges, you releasing any hurt, from betrayal or just certain things from your past that just may really be hovering over you, creating this dark cloud. What needs to be released? This will be a great day to do a releasing ritual, and also do a self-love ritual, to bring in that healing, to bring in that peace and acceptance and love, understanding the all, right? And so for the most part, for the collective, I do see this energy of you being at peace with the outcome. I saw somebody just reflecting on their day, and they were pretty satisfied with what they did. They were pretty satisfied with how they handled things. They were pretty satisfied with the day itself. So it does feel like a pretty chill day. Even if some things do arise, it's like with this moon in Sagittarius, you're going to see things from a different perspective. And I channeled that shifts of perspective. I saw the Hangman card, which is the shifting perspective, which is also the card of surrendering and letting go. So there could be just certain things that you're just no longer trying to force, and that brings ease into this day. So if you find yourself trying to go against the grain and resist something or hold on to something, the easiest thing that you can do is just let it go and let it flow, okay? I also channeled a heavy heart. What's being reflected back to you in regards to your inner world? Okay, because that 24 is a reflection of 42. And 42, every time I see the number 42, I connect that to Ma'at. Ma'at is the goddess of justice, of balance, and she rules over the heart. And so being that it's the 24th, that is the reflection. And so I just picked up on the collective. Your inner world is definitely going to be reflected in your outer world, and you're going to see it for what it is. Because how we experience our external situations and environments are solely dependent on the lens in which we look from. It depends on the posture of our heart. So wherever you dwell internally, that's going to be reflected externally. You know, when it comes to the lack of self-love, when it comes to the lack of self-respect, when it comes to the lack of boundaries, when it comes to the lack, that will be reflected based off of how people treat you, how people speak to you, how people love on you or not. And just because nobody loves on you, just because nobody respects you and things like that, I don't want you to look at yourself as you're doing something wrong, because there are times that people don't have the capacity to love us or to show us that respect. And I can't even say they don't have the capacity to respect us. I'll say more so the love, right? Some people don't have the capacity to love you in the way that you deserve to be loved, and that doesn't mean that you're not loving on yourself. So you know, I want y'all to really like take that as it resonates. But there will be pretty much, you will see you outside of you. So what is being reflected back to you? How are you responding to these situations? How are you responding to people? Because there may be some people that are closed off. There may be some people who are just distant. There may be some people who are disrespectful. There may be some people who do black out. There may be some people who do project. And the biggest thing that Spirit's calling for us to do is to take accountability and to look in the mirror, and for us to choose how we're going to show up in this moment. And this is not saying run anybody down. Honor their boundaries, you know, and ultimately respect yourself as well. So even if that means you need to remove yourself, because there could be some energy that tries to steal your joy. This card, the 24th in one of my Kipper Oracle decks, that 24 card is the theft card. And so I'm picking up on that theft energy too. There may be some things that try to come through, or some energy that tries to come through to steal your shine or to steal your joy, and just to take something away from you that maybe you've worked towards. And this could be mental freedom or just a space of peace. And again, by any means, protect your peace and do what's necessary. You do not have to sacrifice your peace for the sake of a relationship, for the sake of love, or for the sake of money. You can have your peace of mind and have all of the good things too. So if you find yourself in a toxic environment, especially with this 9 energy, we talked about the endings, the beginnings, the rebirth, the regeneration. If you find yourself in a environment where it is not conducive to your health, it is not making you feel good, it is just toxic and suffocating, by any means, choose yourself, love yourself more, to say, hey, I will not tolerate this. Hey, I deserve more, and I'm going to remove myself. Okay, so definitely lean into your heart space on this day. Okay, so this will also be a great day to do like some self-love rituals as well as healing rituals. It will be a great day to book a Love Me Unconditional ritual. I do offer those personal rituals on the website. The link is down below, and it'll take you straight there, and we have 20% off. Or you can just burn your own like pink candles, green candles, but I will lean more to the pink, because the pink is more with that's self-love energy. And so taking a healing bath, a nice bath, consuming some tea, adding some herbs to your bath if you want to as well. Like your love herbs will be your healing, and like self-love herbs will be like your chamomile, as well as your rose, your hibiscus, your lavender. Those are a few. And connecting with Oshun and Ma'at and Yemaya as well on this day will help you with facilitating that peace and healing that you need. So that is the energy. The colors for the day are pink, green, and brown. And the crystals for the day are lavender quartz, rose quartz, pink tourmaline, and clear quartz. And I am now about to go ahead and delve into our read for our energy read for the day. Well, our tarot read for the day. And so y'all can go ahead and drop y'all pink, green, and brown hearts below. Y'all know I love the colors. I love the vibe. And again, every time you comment, you are literally we're exchanging energy, and it'll make it easier for me to tap into your energy for future readings. So y'all go ahead and leave your hearts. I know these colors are gonna look so cute. I don't know, I'm a sucker for the colors, like the pink, green, and brown. I know it's so pretty. So go ahead and leave your comments so I can see what it look like. And if you didn't already, go ahead and like this video as well as subscribe. So we're pulling from the Unveiled deck, obviously. What we got here? We have pay it no mind, literally redirect your thoughts. Okay, y'all can get y'all oracle deck on CrystalineMars.com. We have 2 available on sale right now. The link is down below in the description box. But we have pay it no mind, literally redirect your thoughts. So again, like I said, there may be some energy that tries to come in and, you know, put up roadblocks or set you up for the okie doke, try to steal your joy, your happiness, or whatever. And Spirit's like, pay it no mind, literally redirect your thoughts. So focus on the good until the good comes into focus is what I'm getting right now. Give me one more. And then we have, it's as if you're beating a dead horse. They have an empty heart. That's why they show no remorse. Put the stick down, turn around. Where will you grow from here? Change course. So, well, with that 24 energy, with that energy coming in, this could be something that is really weighing on you. That's why I channeled, what do you need to free yourself from? If it's, you need to release, this has been a big message lately. Release the expectations that you have from others. You know, some of you are waiting for closure. You're waiting for people to take accountability. You're waiting for somebody to turn their life around. You're waiting for somebody to come through with their promises. You're waiting. You're waiting for something external to bring you some kind of internal validation or confirmation or comfort or peace. And Spirit's like, stop. It's as if you're beating a dead horse. They have an empty heart. That's why they show no remorse. So there may be somebody that you need to release. You know, and some of you can even benefit from a cord cutting. We talked about that with being in this waning crescent moon phase. This is a very profound time to conduct any cord cutting, banishing, protection rituals. So what do you need to cut? What cords do you need to cut? And when it comes to cutting cords, you can still coexist, I'll say, with a person and cord cutting depending on the intentions that you set. But you can set the intentions to just emotionally cut the cord, so that way you can be emotionally detached to where you're not wavered by anything that they have going on, whether it's positive or negative. Of course, you will still feel emotions because you are human, but it will not be as strong and it won't be connected to them per se. It'll be more like internal emotions that you are choosing to share or allow to be expressed, right? So some of y'all could definitely benefit from that. But stop going back and forth with somebody. Stop trying to convince somebody of something. Somebody definitely is not doing the heart work, because remember I talked about that heart with the ma'at and the reflection. So you may have been doing the heart work and you're just seeing where this person or these people are just in a stuck space, you know. And I'm picking up on infidelity as well. Somebody not being loyal. This could be an ex, but let me see what Fortitude has for us. This is our other oracle deck available on the website. We have, if no boundaries are enforced, how will they know where the line is? Set your boundaries and be consistent in them. Send no mixed signals, for it will only create confusion. Okay, so that may be something that somebody needs to hear as well when it comes to setting boundaries and reinforcing them. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and close out. That's the message, honestly. I'm not going to force it. And that's the energy. Like, don't force it, because y'all know I love cards. I love pulling. But honestly, in this present moment, I feel like this was the dessert. No, look, I got to twist it. This was the appetizer. This was the full course meal. Come on, I'm getting there. Wait, that was the appetizer. This was the what's the meal? The meal. I can't even think of the word, but that was the meal. The entree, that's what it is. So we had the appetizer, we had the entree, and we had the dessert. So we about to sip on the angel number and we about to go on about our way. Is this energy resonating with y'all though? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to chop it up more, CrystalineMars.com, you can book a consultation. That'll be an appropriate space for us to really just talk, or you can get a reading or whatever else you need, because I have a plethora of services that I provide. So we have 0404 here, angel number 0404, and it reads, slow down. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So as you can see, these boundaries are something that is crucial, and it does feel like it's for your wellness, for your health. And that's why Spirit wants you to release the expectations that you have, release the attachments that you have to certain things, because there is a certain level of protection of your heart that you need to have. Obviously, you want to allow yourself to be loved and you want to allow yourself to love, but you have to protect your mind. You have to protect your energy. You have to protect your heart, because if you don't, then you will definitely be susceptible to heartbreak, to betrayal, to all of this energy that you don't want. So how can you establish healthy boundaries, and what is being revealed to you? Again, the card says slow down, and we talked about that for the energy for the 24th. Slow down and reflect. What is your surroundings trying to show you? You know, what boundaries need to be set and communicated. All right, so that concludes our reading of the day. Thank y'all so much for sharing this space, and I'll see y'all very soon on the next video. Peace and love. Nakupenda. Ashe.